What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. We're here in the bow shop, and what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about using a Bitzenburger jig. I recently switched over to TAC vanes, and for whatever reason I did not like the way that they were fletching up in my Arizona Easy Fletch, and I also switched over to a 4-fletch, and there's a way you can do a 4-fletch with the Arizona Easy Fletch, but it was kind of a headache, and the TAC vanes didn't really fit well into that jig, and so I purchased a Bitzenburger, and that's what I've been running pretty much all season. And Hunter recently switched over to a Bitzenburger, so what we're going to do is we're going to break down the Bitzenburger, what you get in the box, how you set it up for depending on what you want to do, 3-fletch, 4-fletch, and I believe you can even do like 5-fletch or 6-fletch with some of these things. And so he's wanting to do a 3-fletch with his TAC vane. You're running the 225s?
No,
275s. I'm running 225s with a 4-fletch. He's going to do a 3-fletch 275, and so that's what we're going to do. We're going to dive into this Bitzenburger, how to set it up, and how to fletch your arrows. So once you open the box, you get your clamp, and if I'm not mistaken, he went with a straight clamp like I did. And then you get a couple Allen wrenches. The small one is for adjusting whether you're going to do a 3-fletch, 4-fletch, or I think a 5-fletch. And then the bigger Allen wrench is going to adjust the left and right on the jig itself. You can kind of make it pitch and put like an offset. Not really in helical because the jig itself is straight, but you can put an offset if you want. Mine has a slight offset to the left, but we'll set it up and see what fits his arrows the best. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is figure out where you're going to start the bottom of your vane. And so what I did was, whenever I purchased mine, is I based it off of where my vanes were sitting off of my Arizona Easy Fletch. My arrows fly great from there, and so I actually took and clamped this onto an arrow that was already done, and that way I got the correct distance from the nock where I need my vanes to be. And so I just put a red Sharpie because it's the Sharpie that I had laying right there. Do whatever color you want, or if you think you can remember how many to count up from the bottom, that's great. So the first thing we're going to do with Hunter's arrows, or his clamp, is he's got a couple of his boning arrows, and what I like to do is go ahead and clamp this down like you would for an arrow. Put that in there, and we'll line that over. And so now we can pull this arrow off because we're going to strip this vane anyways. We know, clamp it down, we know where to mark his and to set up his clamp for him. And so once you do that, make sure your arrows are clean, ready to rock and roll, and then start fletching away. Alright, so Hunter is wanting to do a 3-fletch, and so that one's already down in there, but it's the 120 degree, and so what that's going to do is make this click when you put an arrow in it 3 times, and you'll be able to fletch a 3 vane. I do a 4-fletch, so I do it on the 90 degree, but like I said, Hunter's wanting to do a 3-fletch, so we're going to do 120. Alright, so we got arrows cleaned up, ready to rock and roll, and we're going to get started. So just stick the shaft in there, get the nock lined up, and then we're going to put vane in there. Primer pin. And there's glue. Maybe. And that's all you gotta do. So, all in all, I hope that this video finds it helpful for you on fletching up with a Bitzenburger. Like I said, I have really liked it, and so especially for being able to do a 4-fletch, and I think Hunter will like it as well, being able to do a 3-fletch with the TAC vanes. We both really like the TAC vanes a lot. Steer broadhead's great, and not super loud. They are a little noisy, but it just kind of seems like most vanes are noisy, regardless of what you use besides like the Max Stealth. But all in all, they're not as noisy as some of the other vanes that I've tested in the past. But anyways, I appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Remember, nothing's impossible.